Breaking news now on Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
We continue to follow breaking news from Waterbury tonight, where a woman has died after a stabbing this afternoon. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Brent Hardman.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. Police are calling the stabbing a domestic violence incident.
Yeah, police say the stabbing happened inside a home on Lounsbury Avenue. Fox 61's Valerie Moravi spoke with witnesses about what happened in their neighborhood.
Well, police say they believe all indicate that the incident was domestic in nature. Now, witnesses I spoke to who did not want to go on camera, but they described the victim as a kind and social neighbor.
Shock and fear in the city of Waterbury after police say a woman was stabbed to death in the middle of the day in what police are investigating as a domestic violence incident. Police were called to Lounsbury Avenue a little after noon on Tuesday. When they got there, they found a 39-year-old victim suffering from multiple stab wounds. She was taken to a local hospital, but police say she was pronounced dead a short time after that. Nearby witnesses did not want to be on camera, and they say they were afraid for their own safety. They say they witnessed the woman running out of the house, bleeding and seeking help. They were devastated to hear what happened. Police have not said much else about what happened along Lounsbury Avenue. Crime scene tape blocked off the area, but police inspected the home Tuesday. Police and investigators could be seen walking out of the home with what appeared to be evidence bags. Police say the adult man is in custody and charges against him are pending.
Now, police say the case remains under investigation, and anyone with information about this incident is asked to call Waterbury Police. All calls are made anonymously. In Waterbury, I'm Valerie Moravi, Fox 61.
If you or someone you know is in a relationship and experiencing abuse of any kind, there is help. You can reach the National Domestic Violence Hotline or the CT Safe Connect hotline. The number is there on your screen. You can also visit their websites that we have listed there. Resources are available 24/7. We'll have this information up on our website as well, fox61.com and the Fox 61 News app.
And we are also following breaking news in Manchester tonight, where firefighters were called to put out a brush fire along the side of Interstate 84 this evening. This is what it looked like from the DOT traffic camera in the area. Hard to see much of anything, but state police had several lanes of the westbound side of 84 closed earlier this evening. Now, this video was shared by a Fox 61 viewer driving next to the brush fire between exits 63 and 64. He said he could feel the heat from the flames inside his car, even with all the windows up. The Connecticut DEEP says the forest fire danger level is at high for the entire state, and people are urged to follow laws regarding open burning and don't throw out lit cigarettes without fully extinguishing them first. I-84 in that area has fully reopened at this hour. Time now for a check on the forecast. It was a really beautiful day outside today.
Yeah, when you stepped outside, it felt like spring out there. Even sounded like it when I was outside with the dog. You could hear all the birds chirping. But the temperatures are going to feel a little different tomorrow.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frayne joining us right now for a look at the forecast. Rach?
Yeah, temperatures will be about 10 degrees cooler tomorrow compared to today. So still above average for this time of year and still fantastic weather by March standards, but not quite where we got to today. Mid-60s. Hartford, Windsor Lock, 61 the high temperature in New Haven, and now we are down in the 40s across the state, and we are setting ourselves up for a pleasant evening. It was breezy earlier today, but those winds are in the process of diminishing, and we're looking at overnight lows in the 30s as we head towards daybreak tomorrow. Tomorrow, high temperatures near 50 degrees for the shoreline, lower to middle 50s inland. We'll start the day off with a lot of sunshine. By the middle of the day and into the afternoon, we'll see increasing clouds, and then tomorrow night, around or after 8 or 9 o'clock, we could actually see a scattered rain or snow shower. What? Not too much of an impact from that, but a curiosity after the recent warmth. Your full forecast coming up.
All right, Rachel, thank you. Well, leaders in Waterbury are responding tonight after 2 students were attacked by classmates, reportedly because of their religious beliefs. Fox 61's Jamel Johnson first reported on the story Monday. The local chairman of the Council on American Islamic Relations told him the students were attacked by classmates for wearing hijabs. Both young students attend Wallace Middle School, where police say the incident happened, and police say the confrontation involved 4 7th grade girls. 2 13-year-old students had minor injuries injuries. The school says a 12-year-old and 11-year-old students are facing disciplinary action tonight. Waterbury police are working with the school district to investigate what happened and determine whether a hate crime occurred. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. Meanwhile, Waterbury's mayor commented on the investigation. Paul Pernaruski Jr. says, quote, "I am very concerned about the allegations concerning the part religion may have played in this incident. We remain committed to assuring that our schools continue to be safe places for all of our students and to learn and thrive." And Waterbury Police Chief Fernando Spagnolo also weighed in. The Waterbury Police Department takes these claims very seriously, he writes, and is conducting a thorough investigation in partnership with the City of Waterbury Education Department. Our goal is to ensure that every student feels safe at school and that the school remains a welcoming environment respectful of all beliefs.
The USDA has axed funding that would have funded American school lunches and food banks. Connecticut Food Share is one of the organizations impacted. Last year, former USDA Secretary Tom Vilsack approved funding through the Local Food Purchase Assistance 2025 Cooperative Agreement. Through 2 prior rounds of funding, the food bank invested $3 million with local farmers and distributed more than 1 million meals to people across our state. Connecticut Food Share released a statement tonight saying, in part, in response to these federal cuts, Connecticut Food Share renews its call to Governor Lamont and the state legislature to pass House Bill 7021 into law. This bipartisan bill would fully fund the Connecticut Nutrition Assistance Program at $10 million and would require at least 15% of those funds be used to purchase fresh food, specifically from Connecticut farmers. Well, Southwest Airlines says it will begin charging passengers for checked bags. Southwest has long set itself apart from the competition with its bags fly free policy. So it's a bold move for the company. Fox 61's Angelo Bavaro shares what you need to know from Bradley International.
Checking in for your Southwest flight is going to look a little bit different pretty soon. The airline says that it will start charging for flyers' first and second checked bags beginning on May 28th, just in time for the start of that busy summer travel season. Still no word yet, though, on how much those charge bags will cost you. The business around bags.
Horrible. Bad, all bad.
Is causing some turbulence among flyers at Bradley International Airport, including husband and wife David and Whitney.
These days, everybody's price conscious, right? They're looking at the tickets, they're finding out, how much it's going to cost, where they can get the best deal.
Traveling's already super expensive. We have 5 kids at home, so carry-on bag is definitely a benefit for traveling Southwest. 2
bags fly free. Southwest is the only major U.S. carrier to offer that perk and has made it clear in advertising against competitors. But come May, only Rapid Rewards A-List Preferred members or those traveling on Business Select fare will get 2 free checked bags. Other select customers, like those who have the airline's Rapid Rewards credit card, will get 1 free checked bag.
But they're not going to allow us to check bags and do that any longer. We'd have to take a second look at that then.
In a statement, Southwest CEO Bob Jordan said, quote, "We have tremendous opportunity to meet current and future customer needs, attract new customer segments we do not compete for today, and return to the levels of profitability that both we and our shareholders expect."
In the end, the price is all in, right? I think everybody looks at the total price plus the cost of the luggage and making their decisions. I don't think it'll affect it much.
But other travelers say it's too much break from tradition that helped build the brand.
Now I feel like that's more like a Spirit Airlines or somewhere where it's all a la carte.
Southwest previously announced it was doing away with its open boarding system and will move to assigned and premium seating next year.
Otherwise, you're just comparing apples to apples, right? Instead of apples to oranges.
These moves come amid recent financial struggles for Southwest and pressure from investors to boost profits and revenue. And this also comes after last month the company announced it's cutting about 15% of the corporate workforce in the first major layoffs in the company's 53-year history. Reporting in Windsor Locks, I'm Angelo Bavaro, Fox 61.
I'm not going to sit around and watch TV all day. I'm going to work on getting medical equipment that'll help people out.
March is Wheelchair Collection Month, and one couple from Seymour is leading the charge in helping collect chairs from all over this state.
They have hundreds stockpiled in a warehouse right now, and they're ready to go to a really great cause. Fox 61's Kay Pattyfoot spoke with the organizers about their mission.
One couple from Seymour is close to a major milestone. They collect wheelchairs, and they're almost at 4,000 of them. They collect the wheelchairs for people in other countries who need them, and they say this all started after a Sunday school discussion 12 years ago.
Space cleared out of here.
Cherished moments are always better with wheels. Marshall and Cindy Dunbar are state coordinators for Johnny and Friends, a ministry charity that serves people with disabilities all across the world. The Seymour husband and wife started collecting wheelchairs 12 years ago after a Sunday school project.
We watched the movie during one of our classes, and the kids were engaged to try to find medical equipment, which they had grandmas and grandpas. They saw things out maybe in somebody's front yard, getting ready to be tossed away and things, so they started collecting.
Marshall says they're approaching a major milestone in the month of March, 4,000 wheelchairs in their collection.
I don't even know what to say. We started totaling things up, and it's like, oh my, the 3,000 was in October 2023, so you're talking, what, 1 year and 5 months it took to get 1,000 wheelchairs.
They collect all kinds of wheelchairs and walkers and receive donations from people all across the state.
These are the very small ones that people can get around in. They come in all kinds of different sizes. If you can dream it, they've invented it. We've had cases where somebody has lost a loved one, and they want to give something, and I said, you know, your loved one will live on through the generosity of giving that item to somebody.
The Dunbars are grateful they can make a positive difference in someone's life who cannot afford a wheelchair.
It would cost them over a year's salary for one wheelchair, and consequently there are people that wind up living in a little room in their house because they can't get out.
Later this month, the Dunbars tell me these wheelchairs will go to a penitentiary center where they'll be fixed up before they're shipped out to countries in need. In Seymour, Kay Pattyfoot, Fox 61.